Last time, on our journey to build a $1 billion empire, we launched our very first passenger line. We built a main rail loop across the central island and set up a small ferry route where boats simply made more financial sense. And with that, we finally had the beginnings of a real people-moving network. Today, the plan is simple. We're going to expand the solid foundation we've laid. We're doubling the main rail line to boost capacity, speed, and reliability. And we're taking our humble ferry service and turning it into a multi-island operation, connecting entire regions by sea. If this works, our transport empire takes its first real leap forward. If it doesn't, well, we'll just borrow more money and pretend it was part of the plan. Let's get into it. Alright, so what we're going to start off by doing is expanding our 7th line, which is our ferry system, to one of our towns down here, and Nanjing and Peshawar. Just because I think it's going to be easy. This line is pumping out a decent amount of cash, and I think having a bit more of a circular loop with more stops will help improve that. That also means we're going to have to set up bus lines, so I can hit play just to allow things to get running. Also means we can get some more boats flying around, and that is always a benefit. We'll set the passenger harbour up somewhere, like right here. Alrighty, well, I have set up... Okay, so essentially what I have done is I have set up cargo ports in each town, each of these two towns, extended line 7 to go around all of them. I haven't bought more boats because I want to see how busy this gets, but we might find that we want to add extra on there, and we might even want to add a route going the other way. Inside both towns, I've just set up a bus route. And I've bought, let's click on this one. I've bought just a bus route, and I've got basically 10 buses on all of them. Might be a little bit overkill, however, I do think it is starting to move people around, and we're already gaining a few in the port waiting around, which is good. This is the other town here. Again, just got the port, which everything goes to, and then I've just got a bus route, which actually looks like it's starting to get quite a few people on it. I may have too many buses moving people around here as well, because I've got 10 of them, but we'll see. I might train stuff down to here just with the way things are set up, and I can sort of set this up as a port city, and this can be sort of like the major town, although probably just bridge it across here to a nice tall bridge in case we ever want to put boats through there, but it doesn't look like we will. I was hoping to have a bit more cash in my account after doing that. Oh, it does look like a few people are starting to get there. My boat, do you have enough capacity? Pick up, drop off. Still at capacity, that's fine. Down here, 12. So for whatever reason, this town doesn't have a lot of movement. Actually, can I... Ooh, we got a bit of cash, that's good, that's what I wanted. This map here. Alright, it's quite a few people heading this way. And then... Alright, so there seems to be a lot of people wanting to move from this town. Probably because you got 2 feeding into it. Although I suppose over here doesn't really have it. I suppose we should do a quick checkup on everything else. Line 10. 60 is 64, so it looks like we do have enough movement, but you're... Ooh, okay. There's a few full bus stops, but is that just because we just happen to have full buses? Can I get any better information on the line? It says we've got the cargo capacity. You go back up to 8, so this guy here's filling up. This here is full, yeah, right. We need more. I think I will just add some more to here. Still no new from last time. New vehicles. I'm gonna get 10. Now I gotta work out which is line 10. Perfect. Come back and see how that's doing. Now I think our trains. You got 80 sitting there. Oh, here we go. We can check it right now. There's still some left over. Oh, yeah, there's still some left over. And what I'm thinking of doing is expanding all these stations so they go both ways. Now I'm just trying to think. Set up a reverse line and have it so there's trains running both ways, because we have 2 trains on the line. But it also means if people want to go from Hangzhou to Lucknow, they don't have to travel around the whole continent. Yeah, alright. I'll see you back in a sec. Should be able to hit play now and not have everything break on me. These trains should still work. It looks like all the people are still in the stations. Okay, so what I've done, I had to redo some of the lines which you would have seen, me do, but I've basically made it so this is a full double line track. Done that for 2 reasons. One, so we can have passenger trains traveling in both directions. But then eventually I want to set this bread up so it's also getting sent over here to Fazelland. I need to build my headquarters somewhere. I'll do that in a sec. That train line should be working, and we should be able to now build a new train line that goes the other way. And it looks like we have enough for that, so I think we'll have a look to see what trains we got. You got 85, but again, oh no, these are capped at 100. Alright, well, let's try. That's very expensive. That's all my money, so no. Yeah, alright, let's do this one. We're going to make you the color red. I didn't make any of the buses any color. Anyway, you're going to be red. So add one of you, and then we'll obviously grab our rail cars with passengers, because this is the only one we've got. No, we've got this one. Does it give you the length of it? So if I add one of those and one of those. Nope, but these have more people on them, so we're going to use that one. Then how many can we afford? Hopefully we get a couple good ticks in our favor. So I get one more. Alright, we'll start with this, and then we will go and add to it later. I think we'll go for a lighter by that. And then we'll make a new line. Yes, a new line that starts here. You're going to be on platform 2. To double check that. And then I want to go to here. And you're going to be platform 1. So you should be platform 1. Yes. Yes, and this is going to go around this way. So now if I go here, it should just put it on the correct platform. Yes, it has. And then if I go here, why is that broken? What is going on? Do I have to go like that again? Okay. Well, that train there will do that. If I go to here, manage line. Okay, I think I might know what's going on there. Alright, so before we go any further, if I signal here, so I can't really signal in there, but I want this side going that way. Ah, don't have enough. I should be able to get it so all the trains go in the same direction. See, these trains are on the right side. This train's coming out, and he should go to the right. I've got you on the wrong station. On the wrong, what do you call it? So this is this one. I think you're meant to be going to 1. And then it goes that way around. It comes to here, it doesn't want to go down here. So if I go back to there. We got some cash now, so I should be able to signal this. So this should be that direction. This should be that direction. Alright, I'm gonna signal this and I'll come back. I'm very confused. Oh, okay, I getcha, I getcha, I getcha. I know what I've done. Ah! No. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. I worked out what I've done wrong. I have not actually connected all this up correctly, so I wanna actually add, if there's a spot here, there, and there. Okay, that that seems to fix things. And then if I go to line 20, this is the brown one. So they connect there, and there's no signals dictating which direction, and they should be able to swap over. So give that just a run second. What is the brown one doing? Why is nothing using this? Alright. I've doubled up some. Okay, hang on. We go here, then to here. Okay, so if we start this location and then go, so no, we don't want that. All right, let's add a station. You're gonna go around this way. And if I'm all correct, nope, that is wrong. I want it going the other way. So you go from there, you go to there, you go to there, you go to there. And that should now be all on the other track. Yes, it is. That should now be working. Hopefully those keep making money. Might lose a bit of money in the short term. While that settles and sorts itself out, because we did a bunch of back and forth, back and forth. That's a train pushing. When are you like? Not quite full, but should be able to start making some cash. So it's 101 direction, 15 other, 90... 50. So the right hand side one has more on it. Is that the red? That is the red. That has got 2 trains. That is good. All right. I'm going to give that a sec to sort itself out. We are in the negative, but hopefully if we look at, I don't know, let's say the finances of this line. Okay. Not so good. What about the finances of the other line? Also, not so good. However, we did just muddle things up, and I think it sort of reset the pricing of it. So let's have a look at our line 7. Ooh, making decent cash. I don't know if that's gone up or not. However, our boat is full. Our boat is full. Where is our boat? Well, it's at capacity anyway. Can I just... Is there a go-to? Set line... I think this is it here. Yes, this is it here. 85. Yeah, alright, we're going to need more boats. So let's have a look to see what we got, shall we? Any upgrades? It doesn't look like it. Oh, people mover, 150, size small, 32k. Can't afford. All right. Let's just take a look at our finance. Okay, well, our finances are going to fix themselves. As soon as they do, we're going to expand that. We are on max speed. Hopefully these lines are going to start making us some actual money, which it looks like they are. At least the red one is. Brown one's trying to. I'm not sure if that's just because it doesn't have the people moving on it. 19, 59, 77. Okay, so it's got its spots. You are on the red line. You are making us bugger all. You are in the red. What's the actual train? However, is that going to change when it gets to port? Where is it? Ooh, I haven't seen this screen for a while. Oh, that's a nice pick. Okay, that's how you get some good B-roll footage. Got myself some B-roll. Alright, let's see how it goes going into station, shall we? Rocks into station at negative 1.2. Alrighty. And it's full. Actually, that station's still got a lot of people on it. We're going to want to expand this as soon as possible. We made a loss last year. However, I think that's going to turn this year. So I think we had a little bit of this expenditure move over across the year. Right now we're in the green, which is good. Gonna go in the red very quickly. These lines here that I overdid, are these... they're... finances. I think over time they'll start making money. I definitely oversized them. Or at least that one. This one... yeah, alright. It's not too bad. We have some dosh, so I think we get another boat. We're going to get the Zurich, because it has the highest capacity available, and it's the fastest. Well, one of the fastest. Still size small. Can I get two? No. Get one. Add it to... which line is it? 7. And they can go plodding around. This guy's making good money, although this over here is making us good money. Are we getting enough stuff over here? Not quite. Now, if I have a look in... it doesn't look like what the thing's sitting around, so maybe... we're not that far off. We could get some bread over here, though. That's another thing we could do. Still got lots going on. Where are my boats? This one here. The big boy. Where are you? Coming in a port. Whoop. Alright, that's the port over there. And we are pulling on in very nicely. 150, okay. Alright, he's going to hold that on, which is good. I can get airfields going. Ooh, that's interesting. How big's a cargo airfield? It'd be nice to be able to get an airfield down, like, right here. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's... maybe next time we get onto planes. One thing I do want to do is this bread. There is a lot of it. I want to expand our train on this line, because clearly it can handle more. We want to pick our green, which I don't remember which one it was. I think it's this one. And I'm going to add Russian class PV. Add another one of those. Oh, I can't buy the PV anymore. All right. Okay. What if instead of doing that, we replace with... all right. I can't go the real expensive thing. Oh, it's all our money. No, we can't afford to replace it. I don't think it's worth replacing. Let's modify, and we'll just add... I'll add one of... no, that's the wrong thing. I'll add one of these. Maybe 2. Let's do 2. That's still... alright, this thing's tiny. Oop. Oop, hang on. Hang on. I'm in the wrong view. Oh yeah, this thing's tiny. I reckon we could add... so just reset everything, because I think so. I think that's all that happened there. I might add a couple more trucks to this line. 2. Oh, we just got some new ones. Cool. All cargo, 14 of stuff I don't want. All right, so that's 60k. Okay, we'll get some of these. That extra bit of bread in, and these shipments should get bigger. I'm gonna quickly just do this just for future proofing. All right, if I come to here, okay, we're crossing a road, so I think I'll come over to here, and then we'll do it here. But I should be able to go there, and I should be able to take this one, probably do it in a slightly different spot, to be honest. Like there. Yeah, so this should be able to come up, ignore that, enter the station here, vice versa. Alright, we are very negative in the earnings. However, if I go... oh, here we go. Build our headquarters. Where are we going to build our headquarters? On top of this mountain range. I have no idea if there's any reason to put this somewhere, but I'm going to place it right here, because I think that's just glorious. What are we sitting at? Keep ourselves moving. We are sitting at a value of nearly 10 million. Now, I think I do want to go and repay a bunch of this. Because interest payments are going to start getting hefty. And I think that doesn't affect your valuation as much as you think. Well, actually, we're starting to roll into things. Also, we need a name for our transport company. Let me know in the comments when you think our transport company should be named. 7th line doing... alright, we're not raking in as much. You're making us decent money, and you're making us decent money. We are moving, looks like just about everyone. So yeah, I think that is where we are going to end this episode. So I'm going to chuck a thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, leave a sub and like the video. It helps out the channel immensely. We are technically at a valuation of 9 million, however, a few more repays. That's going to fluctuate, but we're sitting at that 10 mil mark, and from here, I think we're going to start exploding. We're starting to get to the point where we just have more money. Next time we're going to get planes up and running. Next time we're going to do big, big things. So see you in the next video.